wrong channel, right? Anyways, this is a retake of my first clip. I kind of took my first clip out and my live feed out on the wrong person. Because, you know, he really didn't ask for the help either. And I really ain't got nothing against little guy. I think he's awesome what he does and stuff. And where I should take it out is on little dog. Because of last week calling me a troll and then turning around and asked me to do a challenge for a video. Was two-sided on it. I should have messed. I had a little guy on my messenger. So I asked him, hey, what's the deal and all this. I didn't get a chance to watch his second video yet. But he didn't ask for the help. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what's best for your family. And men are stubborn as mule. One thing men don't like to do is ask for help. We try to do it on our own. And sometimes, to be the bigger man, like last January, it was breaking my heart to see my family suffer because of my mistakes. I made the mistakes. And nobody else but me. Made a few choices that didn't work out. You know, I left Blinsky, and this is where it kind of screwed us. Not, in a way, it should have worked. Blinsky treats me like family. It's a great company to work for. If you ask me, yes, a pay raise would be nice, but they have given us 2 pay raises in 1 year last year, and which has helped. But my personal opinion, I think one more pay raise would help us. But little dog, I don't know if you're watching this or not. Don't call me out for a challenge or anything if you're gonna call me a troll. That literally pissed me off. I thought you were a much better person than that. But I think you're snake oil to me. Also, it's actually doing a good thing. And us YouTubers reach a different demographic age group. We all do. And we all have the same agenda. We do. We want to help people get into trucking. We want to help people out in trucking in any way possible as a family. But some of our ideas, like the saying goes, you sit 2 truck drivers down for a cup of coffee and try to get them to agree on one thing. It's just never going to happen. But our goals are the same though. Trucking needs pay raise. Trucking needs to become more of a family again. No matter who we work for or how much we don't like somebody. I don't like Erik Stevens. We all know that. But he's still on the same agenda as I am. I try in my videos to mentor you guys to do what you want. Yes, trucking has its good sides, its bad sides. The bad sides right now is the pay. The pay sucks. No matter where you go, no matter if I switch jobs or not, literally no one's going to pay me better than Blinsky does right now. I switched jobs. I went to Sweet Rides, and instead of making $2,000 or $3,000 paychecks every 2 weeks, I was making that in a week. But some people, you know, I don't know how to put it, you know. Sean and Amy are great people, and they're doing good with their company. But the way they want things done does not work the way I drive a truck. How I want it done. And Blinsky does give me some leeway that way. I have been busting my ass all winter long just to keep my family afloat. That means I've been starving myself so they could have food to eat. I've needed new shoes, and I finally went and bought new boots for winter because I was tired of my feet being just soaking wet. Cecilia was born. Well, my wife had to quit work early. And it's going to be a long video, alright? I don't really care. My wife had to quit work early because of complications with the pregnancy. They pretty much put her on bed rest. Mind you, try to take care of a 2-year-old on top of that with the 12-year-old. And that didn't help. My wife was going to work right up till the last minute possible. But when you're in your 40s, that's kind of hard to do when they put you on bed rest. Here is my major problem. If you want to help out Oso, that's great. That's what this channel is about. We're supposed to be. That's what I want this channel to be about more like. To help people out when they're in time of need. To give great advice. And I don't want the negative, you know. If you don't like Matt or Little Dog, whatever his name is, I keep forgetting. Don't help him out. Don't leave bad comments and all that. But here's my problem. I do have one little problem. When I needed help in January, I finally broke down and asked for help across my channel, across all my social media. Did any of those YouTubers put the shout out for me? I think Jukebox, Trucker Nation, and a few of my subscribers that could help. I got subscribers, they're in the same boat I'm in. We're all in the hole. You know? They've helped in their own way. Jukebox has bought me meals. Terry, good friend Terry, I consider him a good friend now. He's like a brother to me. Has helped me with meals. Donations to the YouTube chat, or the GoFundMe. There's 2 GoFundMe channels. There's one GoFundMe to support this channel. It's the easiest way to do it. There's my PayPal to support this channel. There's the Patriot account to support this channel. And we still have Cecilia's GoFundMe account opened up too for her to help her out whatever she needs. And all that. But that's my problem, you know. When I needed the help, none of the YouTubers did this for me. I really didn't care. It really don't bother me. It would have been nice, you know, at least if you don't like me, do it for my family. They didn't do nothing wrong to you, you know. And if you can't help out, just share. It ain't gonna hurt you to share or anything. But you know, that's what I gotta say about this. If you want to help them out, help them out. If you don't. But all of us drivers are going through hardships right now. And you can see the stress in me. Just imagine what all the rest of us are going through. There's a lot of stress in between driving the truck, getting the load there on time, or picking up on time and getting your job done. Then you got the stress of the traffic. Then you got the stress at home because your family's suffering because you can't provide for them. It's leading up to a heart attack just waiting to happen. I mean, you can go to any trucking YouTube channel and see that most of us drivers are actually suffering. And you know, it's beyond my control. You really want to know how far in debt I am? I am $110,000 in the hole, if not more. I've had to give up my car I really like. They keep telling us, well, you'll pay us $1,900 now. Well, you can keep the car and just keep making the payments. Well, I wish I could do that. I really didn't want to give up my car. But I had to give it up to get cheaper payments to get the Yukon. That saved me almost $200 a month. I've been cutting everywhere where I could possibly cut just to get by. March hasn't been a good month. didn't get hardly any miles this last month because the loads weren't just there, you know. Then plus the wreck, I didn't help. I just added more stress to me if I was gonna have a job or not when I got back. I still got to do that video to explain why on that. January, I lost a week there because of Cecilia. I don't leave my daughters when there's something wrong like that. I will not leave my daughter's side. I don't care if I lose my job or not. Cece was in NICU for a week. I never left her. I left her side for maybe an hour or two a day. When my wife came over and stayed there, I'd go do something and get a 2-hour break, and I was there. I pretty much never left that room except 2 hours a day for 7 days almost. I stayed. It was even hard for me to get in this truck and go back to work. I really didn't want to. And I figured Cecilia would be out the next day. Well, she was there for another 3 days before they let her go. That caused a lot of stress on me too. But losing that whole day of work, we couldn't afford it. But you know what? Being by my daughter's side was more important. We had our finance company screw us up last month. We made a deferred payment. They backed off of it. They said we didn't make the negotiable payment on time. Well, bank account statement says different. But what can you do if you can't afford a lawyer to fight it? But anyways, get this vlog started. Anything? I know. We're still in the same position as we were the first part of the video, right? Like I said, it's gonna be a long vlog, and I'm sorry about that. But I make good revenue off of that, you know. Yesterday was 43 minutes, and I screwed that video up. There was a song in there, it wasn't supposed to be there, but hey, it was supposed to go in today's. But anyways, if you would like to help me or my family out, or this channel, the links are down below. And there's the PayPal for support of this channel. Cameras, equipment, whatever else we need, chips, batteries, mostly batteries. I can't get the other camera working. There's Patreon. I heard people are having issues with my Patreon account, which I actually don't like the Patreon either, but. And then there's the channel's GoFundMe link down below, and like I said, Cecilia's and the daughters. I'm gonna change it to daughters. Cecilia, Erica, Sabrina, and Leah. Got 4 daughters. Leah's going through her hard times too, and it breaks my heart that I can't help her or our grandchild either. There's been a lot of missing Christmases, birthdays, presents, and stuff in the last 2 years. And it's heartbreaking. It is. I could cry. Eyes are tearing up right now thinking about it, because it breaks my heart that much already. Grown men do cry, you know. And so the daughters GoFundMe. I was just gonna close it out, but we got a recent donation, and you know who you are. You just donated yesterday. Thank you for the $50. We appreciate it. That will go to the girls to get them something. Because that's where. So if you go to Cecilia's and the girls GoFundMe, that money goes to them, pretty much. The channel support GoFundMe is for all the equipment and whatever else you want to donate to this channel that helps improve it. But anyways, y'all be safe. Give us trucker space. God bless you. Good night, my family, brothers, sisters, uncles. And where's my Happy Pappy at? Really missing my Happy Pappy, man. He's my biggest fan. You're all my biggest fans. Anyways, good night, good morning, whatever it is on your side. Oh, we're getting out of here. We're gonna stop by her to say goodbye to the wife. slept a little bit this afternoon. I actually didn't. The only reason I got up is the tones went off for a car crash. I guess it was pretty bad. I didn't go because I don't have a car at home. Yeah, that's what I gotta say about that, because
you have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
In between Ike, Oso, and Little Dog, that's what's been kind of lagging this channel down, because they've been talking down about it. Well, we're up to 1,117 subscribers. That's the same with Rudy, you know, he must got a stick up his butt or something, because that whole video thing was all about needing help too, and that's another YouTuber that just called me, said I was spamming. But you know what, I wasn't spamming, I was looking for help. And I don't usually like asking for help, I totally hate doing it. But I hate seeing my kids and family suffer too. You know, everybody's going through hardships, like I said before. But if you went and bought a truck and didn't have at least $30,000 in the bank to back yourself up, then that's your own fault. And Matt also has got all the sponsors and all those people backing him up. He's got 25,000 subscribers. He literally blew me out of the water. So you know what? I'm not making the video. I'm not doing it. I already told Little Dog on his little comment section that I'm not doing it, because they didn't do it for Cece or my daughter, so he is right. Anyways, we'll see you in Post Falls when I get fuel. Oh, we're coming into Washington. Been a while since we've been here, huh? Yes, we're on our way to Oregon. Get back to the daily grinding up about Oso and his problem. Now he knows how I feel. I'm actually glad to see somebody go through something I'm going through. I know it kind of sounds mean and all, but my wife married me. I'm the biggest asshole she can find. My wife loves me. Make her laugh too. We got a weight scale up here. Washington Port of Entry. We're not so nice here. A lot of times I feel like going around. When I was on paper, I'd go around because I was always being sneaky. Free pass doesn't work here. You have to have Nora pass. So we always get to go in the scale, get a red light. Well, the red light didn't even go off. That's funny. Like Oregon and Idaho are both on Nora pass. I don't have. Thought about it, but that's an extra expense that I just don't need right now. The free pass helps me though, because I travel through Montana a lot, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, those places that do have it. Which income-wise helps me out, because I don't lose all that time stopping in the scale and getting the drive time. We're gonna come through nice brake lights. You see that on top? Good old Swift. Oh, that light gives me more issues. Guess he must be stopped getting all his weights checked. Must be overgrowth. Over somewhere. We're so damn light it ain't funny. Or they're just checking all everybody's weights. He's getting stopped on every axle. first gear would help, huh? Guess Washington doing what Montana's doing now. Just checking every axle. Oh. I got nothing to worry about. I'm like really light. You'll see that here in a minute. Really light. Guess they're doing special checks on Swift. Hey, like that, dead even on both all the axles. Dead even. Yes, I got my fifth wheel all the way back. When I'm lighter, I usually put it back all the way. That way I have more traction on the drives. Dead even, man, dead even. Oh, good in the neighborhood. So we see you down in Oregon, I guess. See you there, folks. Here it comes, boys and girls. I think he's going out of that van that just passed me. I was a 65 and a 60. I was going, oops. Here he comes. He's on it. He's moving. Oh, they ain't him. Well, yeah, it is. Kind of like the new Caprices, but the only problem with, I heard getting parts for them was like really hard. There he is. Is he gonna light it up? I think he's going after that van. Couldn't clock me because I had that van right up against my bumper almost. Turned around pretty quick though. Well, we'll see here in a bit. Now he parked right here in the middle and played hide and seek. He hides, he seeks, you hide. Hide and seek. See, he sat right there in the middle. Now he's just sitting there. All blacked out. Waiting for somebody to go ripping by. That's hide and seek. We're taking our 30-minute break. We're just outside of Biggs Junction, Oregon. It's windy, but I'm gonna take you outside anyways. You probably won't be able to see me here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful sight. I don't know how well you're gonna see it on the GoPro. Like I said, I need GoPro 5 to make this look good, but that's John Day Dam down there, I think. Or I don't remember which dam it is. Sorry about the wind, it's a little windy out. I hear noises. But yeah, look at the dam down there. Ain't that a pretty sight? I don't know how well you can see that in the dark. Stars are even out. We're probably gonna get in Troutdale a little too early to get a parking spot, but I might just sit here for an hour. Mr. Green in the dark. Mr. Green, you can probably see the lights. I think this looks pretty cool. I was gonna take them off because I had a light issue, but shop told me to keep them on. But yeah, look, green lights in the back of the cab on a green truck. But that's what I like about trucking right here, getting to see things like this. And just, I don't do it as much as I used to because I'm pushing pretty hard lately. There's a reason for that. Just stop and take in the sights like this at night. Like I say, I wish I had a Hero 5, and hopefully eventually it'll look better when I get newer cameras that make night shots look better. See all the trucks down there. They're running. right around the corner. There's probably a cliff down there, so I gotta watch. And not too steep. Big junctions around the corner. Ooh, pardon me. Anyways, we'll see you in Troutdale. Enjoy the music. And I'd say George. Let's get me in the light here somewhere. Maybe you can see me. George? George, can you hear me in there? Roll the music, buddy. Alright, we'll see you shortly. Oh, the camera's on, huh? I don't know what I was thinking. Thinking out loud, I guess. I do that a lot. We're gonna cross the Columbia River. Blinsky likes us to stay out of Oregon, but I don't know if 14's open all the way through or not. I know it was closed to trucks earlier this year because of the weather. The wind is blowing, and I don't like really crossing this bridge. But yes, we're coming into Oregon. We're going to get on the 82 and take ourselves right into Troutdale. We should be hitting Troutdale maybe about 5 to 6. We're not allowed to fuel in Oregon either because the fuel taxes are high here. Oh, they put a stoplight here. About time they did something right. Welcome to Oregon, people. Oregon. I used to stay up at that truck stop a lot. When I worked for Gordon, I used to come through here all the time. But yes, we're in Oregon. A new sight to see, huh? We don't see this very often. But we're gonna go down the interstate and just make it quicker. Gotta go into Troutdale, and if I did 14, then I have to backtrack into Troutdale, and hopefully we can find a place to park. We don't have to go and unload till 2 in the morning tomorrow morning. So, I'm gonna get on this big road right here, and we're gonna take ourselves down the road a couple hours. 120 miles to go. Feel kind of guilty when you can do 65, but it should have been at 65 all the way down to Troutdale. We do got a headwind, so it's going to get kind of rough. Going to get a little rough. We are on the light side, which don't make it any easier. Yeah, we got about a couple hours. Not even that, 102 miles. We can make that. Alright, we'll see you in Troutdale this time. We're coming into Troutdale, Oregon, an hour earlier than I wanted to be. Hopefully we can get into the TA and get some parking. Hopefully. My river looks still up. And about 1 o'clock tonight, we'll, well, next morning, we will get down to MME here in Milwaukee. I know, we're going from MME to MME. Video's probably a little longer than I wanted it to be today, but that's what it is what it is. I haven't been here in a while. If I can find the gear to get her into, would be great. Most of you know I don't really like Oregon too much. A little too democratic for me. It's like half of Washington is. But got a job to do. I'm tired. Did sleep about 4 hours in the afternoon yesterday, so probably helped me out, make it this far. But now I'm starting to feel it. I'm getting tired, and I still got to edit this. Have it ready for you this afternoon. while since I've been under this one. It used to be narrower now, only 2 lanes across. Hopefully I can find a hole to squeeze in. It is the weekend, which might cause problems. Okay, we're gonna try to get into TA here. Find a hole to stuff it in, hopefully. I'm hoping. Put reserved parking up front. That's funny. Like I said, hopefully we can find a hole to stuff it in. We're gonna get slowed down here enough so I can turn the E-log to off duty. I'm gonna have to circle jerk the parking lot a little bit. I was looking to see if that was Allie Knight's truck. Wouldn't that be funny? Look like a black grill. It says DS on it though. Almost look like a black grill. Oh, we might get parking right up here. Who knows? 48 degrees here. Yeah, I can sleep all day if I want to. Hearing some kind of funny noise. Blinky, blinky, blink. Find a hole, or we're gonna have to wait till somebody pulls out again. Hey, it's Sunday. It might be hard. Ain't much truck stops around here. We're not paying for reserved parking either. I think it's kind of stupid if you ask me. But I do have all night to circle jerk the wagon. Look at this. All this stupid reserved parking. And you got bobtails where trucks should be. Bobtails should be over there, not over here. Oh, one right there. But the problem is I'm facing the wrong way. I don't want to do that or not. I'll turn around and come back. End up taking a chance of getting my nose taken off if I park that way. Yeah, I should have came in the other way. There's plenty back here. I'm gonna have to go find a way to swing it in a circle and go right about here. Plenty of parking. I just gotta get the truck in the right direction. So we'll go see if we can make a U-turn here. Said I'm tired. I want to park right about here. I can walk straight over into there. So we'll see if I can find a place to swing a circle and get back around here. Might go right here too if there's an open spot. See if there's an open spot. Nice ambulance, medic. Oh, right here, we're right next to this. Right next to this nice looking kenworth. I think I swung my trailer, right? Good there. About a perfect spot, man. Oh yeah, first try. See, you see that? Pretty good at its back and stuff, man. Try to see the trailer behind me. Old timer right there. I don't want to hit the trailer back there. I'm well within my line of sight. The ambulance though. I don't know where it's going. Alright, see you here at the end clip. Anything else I said past this point about also is done under the bridge, under the water. At this point, no more. If you want to help him out, I guess they have his PayPal on few channels. I'm not gonna put it in my description because I like the guy and stuff, and I like what he's doing, and it wasn't him that started, it was Little Dog. So like I said, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because when I did need my help and I finally broke down and asked for it, those guys didn't do it for me. Didn't do it for me. But that's what popularity gets you. Got 25,000 subscribers. I got 1,120. I've been on YouTube longer than him. I've been driving truck longer than him. But he is a great guy. He's trying to raise a family like I am. Do the right Christian thing. Even if you're not a Christian, do the right thing. I mean, I can't stop you guys from making comments about this subject on his or Little Dog, whatever. You have that right to do that. But I myself don't condone it. We're much better people on this channel. We are 100% real life and all that. And let's just go from there. We're all suffering. And you know what the worst part is? When you do try to go to your state welfare to get help, oh, you make too much. Well, time you make the bills, there ain't nothing left to buy food. And it wasn't for my wife's mother helping us out, we'd have been homeless by now. We're still struggling. And this is what we've already lost the internet at home. That's why you didn't get your vlog that's why your vlog didn't come out for almost past its point where it normally comes out, because I have no internet at home. And I can't even upload it on my phone. I got 4G, but it sucks. It's slow at my house. It ain't LTE, and without that, I can't upload these quick. Like I am sitting here in Troutdale, now that you're seeing this. And technically, we were in Osburn when we started. But the power's almost off. We ain't got no food at home. I need shoes for summer. I need a haircut. My daughter Sabrina has now got a problem at school because her clothes don't fit the fashion. She's at that age, 12 to 13. I mean, her coat looks like, when I can finally get Sabrina a new coat, I'm going to take the one she's got now. I'm going to go out the yard, grab the camera, and I'm going to burn that coat because she needs a new coat. And I can't get her a new coat. You know? My wife needs her dentures replaced. They don't fit her anymore. And it's bothering her gums. I can't give her that either. I mean, the list can go on and on. And it's heartbreaking for me to see this, you know? It just sucks. I made $70,000 my first 2 years of driving truck. Well, right up till I worked for Palmer, I made $70,000. I made good money all the way up till JBS, and then when this joke of a President Obama came in, that's when it just started going downhill, and it's been going downhill. And Obama's clan there says, oh, it's President Bush's problem. No, it wasn't Bush's, it wasn't Reaganomics, it wasn't none of that. What really killed us was the health care bill. Because of past medical bills, because we didn't have no insurance. When you don't have no insurance and you can't pay the bills, medical bills, what are they going to do? Garnish you. That's what really put us in a bind. That's what's been dragging us down. Now we all got insurance. But now we still got to worry about these medical bills being garnished and other bills that being garnished. My phone's been barely been able to keep on and keep these videos going, and I know we're like at 16 minutes. So anyways, enjoy the vlog today. I'm just gonna end it with music, and like I said, enjoy this vlog. We will all catch you on the next one. Y'all be safe. Give us Trucker's Faith. God bless you, and let's roll. I'll be ending this with music today, so enjoy.